Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of this FIFA 16 career mode with Manchester United. I didn't upload an episode yesterday, and that's because I attended my first ever Bock Beer Festival, which is a festival that takes place twice a year in Den Helder, and I had a bit too much, to be honest, so I was a little bit worse for wear yesterday. So I'm uploading one today. It is a bit late, but I have actually had to recover from quite a severe hangover. And apparently I was in the middle of a Dutch pub singing Manchester United chants at the top of my voice on my own, because apparently that's who I am when I'm had a bit too much to drink. But the Dutch people were really accommodating, so it was all okay. It's all good. Just having a look for a few more players, putting some more on the shortlist. I know Antonio Griezmann's a great forward. Just getting back into the episode now. As I say, I am still a little bit worse for wear. It's taken me a few days to shake it off. And I think this is going to be plays for Juventus. I've not used him much, to be honest, but I've heard good things about this guy. Yeah, Paulo Dybala, a left-footed forward, Argentinian. Let's get a few more guys on there. I will be not uploading as often as well, guys, because to be honest, doing it every day is a bit too much. I know I'm trying to get it done for the Euros and things, but I've got a lot of other stuff going on my channel at the moment, and I'm hoping to be doing something new really soon. So if you're into anything else other than FIFA videos, there is other stuff on my channel, like Grand Theft Auto, and there will be something new coming soon. I don't want to spoil it, but it will be very interesting. It's also a collaboration with a few friends of mine, or a couple of friends of mine, so I look forward to doing that. Just got to slow this one down a bit, just a little. Hopefully get it done by mid-June still. This guy on FIFA Ultimate Team, I'm sure everybody knows him. I'm sure everyone's used him. He's very popular. Konoplyanka. One of those two. I'm sure either's fine. And I think that's all we're going to add. I'm actually going to start taking players off because there's way too many players on my shortlist at the moment, and this guy's getting too old. He's a very good left back though. I don't want too many players to pick from. I want to get my first choices if I can help it. Zoran Tosic, another one that played for United. I didn't think we gave him a fair enough chance. He looked pretty bright, to be honest, pretty decent. An exciting prospect. He only played about 5 games for us, I think. And this is the short list at the moment. Well, it's not very short. This is the list at the moment. There's quite a lot of Dutch players on here, quite a lot of English players on here. There's also quite a lot of Tottenham players on it, to be honest. Leicester and Tottenham have got a very good team this season, and I'd love to know who Leicester City scout is, because he's getting in players like Mahrez for 400,000 and they've been absolutely unbelievable. So I'd love to know who Ranieri's got there doing his scouting for him. Probably use him in game, to be honest. Nathaniel Klein. Now I know he plays for them, but every time I've used him before he signed for them, he's been a fantastic player for me, and I've used him for England as well. as well as this guy. Actually, he hasn't impressed me as much, but he's a good young English player. Very good English player. I'm just going to check out. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. It's been a few days since I've recorded this, so I've just added Jamie Vardy as I was just talking about Leicester. That makes sense. I probably won't bother with Jamie Vardy and just putting him on there because he's had a good season. Probably won't bother for Daniel Sturridge either, to be honest. Also, Peter Crouch and Andrew Carroll usually do really well. They're a different option for England as well. They've got the height, the aerial threat. We haven't got very many of those anymore, like the centre forward types. Andy Carroll, I used to buy him for like 5 million or something, and he used to do really well for me as well. I haven't really played with Peter Crouch, so I couldn't really say on him. I know a lot of people like him as well though. As we get started, the Swansea fans are in really good voice. That's quite unnerving. Really, really vocal Swansea fans. Right from the get-go. Wayne Rooney. Captain's armband as usual. He has gone missing again though this season. For Louis van Gaal. That's not a bad team. Let's see what I've gone with. Probably somewhat similar to what I normally play. Yeah, Rojo's back in the team after scoring that goal against Villa. Blin's back in central defensive midfield. Memphis, Mata, either side, and I've gone for a 4-2-2-2 there still, like I did in the Capital One Cup in the last episode against MK Dons. As well guys, I'm not getting anything back for the questions that I'm asking, so I'm getting a lot of sub for sub comments, which I don't really mind, but I'd rather have these questions answered if I could. That'd be great. I thought that would be something interesting for everybody and give them a little mention for when they're getting it right. Obviously that doesn't seem the case. We'll get started into this match. I can't remember what the question was last time either. I'll have to look back at that in a second. Leon Britton, Angel Rangel, Leroy Fer. Britain playing it well around quite nicely, but they can play it around in their own half all day long if they want. It doesn't really bother me. It's now that I start to get concerned. And nobody wants to stop them passing around them, which seems great. Yeah, my voice is still a bit raspy guys, sorry, it's from chanting my head off the other night. Why does this keep coming up as well? This has come up in like 6 games. Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, it's a fantastic signing. Yeah, he's done well for Man City, but I don't need to keep seeing it every 5 minutes. There's nothing to do with me at the moment either. I'm not playing Man City for, well, a couple of weeks at least. I don't think Swansea are playing Man City anytime soon either. So it hasn't really got an immediate effect on either of these teams that are playing. So I don't know why they're showing it. Luke Shaw fouled there. AU, come here. AU, get in the book. AU, yellow card. Didn't he play for Aston Villa? Or is that... did he move in January, or is it a different guy? I'm pretty sure there's no U at Villa. There's a poor ball in from Mata. Blind just acknowledging that fact. Nevertheless, we get a corner. Mata rushes over to take it on his left foot. Left hand side. United fans just behind the goal there. Haven't really heard them in this game. Heard the Swansea fans. Fabianski tips it over. And Blind just leaves his leg on Ayu's knee for some weird reason. And he's sprinting down the edge. Smalling deals with it. Luke Shaw deals with it. Darmian slides it out to Mata. Nice little counter attack building here. Rooney sets up Martial. And I'll set it to counter attack as well. Just in time. And as always, Memphis gives the ball away. I'm not doing very well with Memphis, to be honest, on that right hand side. Darmian. Martial. Rooney. Try and build again. No, it's picked off by Britain. Rooney gives it away this time. And my dog starts to get unsettled again, as per usual. Apologies for the background noise. Williams, he's a really good player, Williams, I like him. Angel Rangel, what a name as well. Montero, he's from Mortal Kombat as well. Good block there by Luke Shaw and Herrera. Daily Blind. It's just not happening for either team at the moment. Getting to the edge of the box and then just getting crowded out. Daily Blind's done well there to take it off him, carry it forward. It puts him in there, put Mata in. Not bad. Oh, that's a good save. I was tucked in by Ander Herrera at the far post. It's unlucky for Swansea. United fans love it. Right in front of their goal. And the goal there behind. And Herrera goes and celebrates in front of the United fans. I think that's his first goal for us as well. So getting a few people scoring, which isn't a bad thing. Goals have been shared out. As they were when Ronaldo left, and had to be really. First goal in the Premier League under Herrera. It's away at Swansea. Swansea fans still in good voice though. Not heard the United fans, which is rather disappointing. That's an easy one to sniff out there. And Herrera intercepts. Blind can put in Mata again here. And this could be two before half time. Rooney, no. Keep trying that cut in, it doesn't always work. Mata tries to cross it and falls over. One shot, one goal. Can't get much better than that. United fans cheering now. You're supposed to get behind the team. Not when you're winning. Just when you're winning. I don't get that as well. People used to say that United fans only used to sing when they're winning, but they used to win most of the time, so what's the singing most of the time? Because they were winning most of the time, so that means they'd be singing, and it's just like a circle, really. So they were singing most of the time because they're winning most of the time. I know where I was going with that anyway. If you guys did, let me know. I'm not really thinking straight still, to be honest. Some strong alcohol over here in these parts of the Netherlands. Yeah, they have it in spring and autumn, by the way. That's the 2 times of the year. And there's also celebrations tomorrow for Koningsdag, which is where I've got the banner and the profile picture. The King's birthday, which is like and the Dutch celebrate Koningsdag or King's Day the same way that they would celebrate the royal wedding in England, like with street parties and barbecues and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to that, as it's my first one, which should be interesting. King's birthday, 27th of April, hence the banners and the profile picture, as I've said. I won't be uploading tomorrow either, and I probably won't be drinking, as it's taken me too long to recover from the weekend. But I will be uploading less as well because of things going on the channel besides FIFA. Watford versus Swansea next match. Memphis with a little bit of skill there to get around the player. It's not come to anything. That should be a penalty. Just flipping arm drag takeover. And the question I asked last time on Sunday was, who scored the 5 goals in Newcastle's 5-0 win over Manchester United at St James's Park in 1996? And the answers were Peacock in the 12th minute, David Ginola in the 30th minute, Les Ferdinand in the 63rd minute, Alan Shearer in the 75th minute, and then Philippe Albert wrapped it off with that lob over Peter Schmeichel in the 83rd minute. I'm sure everybody will remember it, especially the Newcastle fans. They made t-shirts and videos about it and everything, so it was a special time for them. So that was the answers for last question that I asked. Unfortunately no one answered it again, so I'm probably going to leave the questions out of these for a bit until it picks up a bit more, I suppose. I'm going to stop doing the questions and just concentrate on the actual FIFA career mode, and that is a good goal. I should be concentrating on the game, to be honest. It's a nice finish. I don't think De Gea could do a lot about it. But a lot of my players were just sitting off him then. They wouldn't close him down. They allowed him to have the shot. It's another poor Blind goes sliding past there, and it just opens up for him. Smalling just stands there, doesn't close him down, goes the wrong way. Rojo, I don't know what he's doing, and it's another failed clearance as well. Goals come from another failed clearance, as usual. Every time I get the ball in that situation, I should just press circle and hoof it away. Safety first. If in doubt, kick it out. That's what they always say. And they've equalled it. And I hope this isn't going to be another 1-1. It looks like it will be. Bringing Ashley Young on for the last 15 minutes or so. Bastian Schweinsteiger will come on because Mata's getting tired again. That was an excellent tackle. It falls straight to Cork. Smalling comes across to help her deal with it though. Anthony Martial gives it to Darmian, who's pressing far up the pitch. Memphis gets it. That's a pretty weak shot. I should have gone near post. Should have just smashed it into the near post instead of going across the goalkeeper. I don't think Fabianski's very good at the near post typically. Ayu's still on the pitch. He's got a yellow card though in the first half. Matteo Darmian should be doing better there. A substitution. Ero Fer coming off for Gleif Sigurdsson, and I'll bring in Rashford on to replace Daley Blind to try and get some more attacking options on there. I'll obviously move the team around a bit to accommodate for Rashford. Put Young on the left, Rashford on the right, keep Martial and Rooney up front of the 4-2-2-2, which is actually proving to be probably my favourite formation so far. Ashley Young didn't do well there. He's bullied off the ball too easily. Anthony Martial, he's bullied off the ball, but he gets it back. Puts it in, Ashley Young. Oh, off the underside of the crossbar. And what's he given there? Penalty. I don't know what he's given that for. Handball, was it? I'm not sure. Well, they're not showing the replay because of the substitution. We'll take that though. Last minute penalty awarded. I'm not brilliant at penalties, but it's a decent opportunity. I'm making a substitution right after that. Why would you make a substitution in 90th minute when you won one? I don't understand. Penalty though. I think it was handball, but it looked, if anything, my player jumped into their player and knocked his arm into it, if anything. It's a bit of a soft one. Swansea fans won't be happy. Wayne Rooney steps up. He could give United another 3 points. It's a weak penalty, but Fabianski hasn't even moved. He just allowed it to go in. It's disappointing for Fabianski. It'd help if I could talk. It's a good finish. Well, pretty straight down the middle, to be honest. Not power behind it, but a goal's a goal, and we've won it in the last minute. De Gea celebrates. The United fans. Don't go, Dave. Don't go. Rooney. Wayne Rooney scores again. Is that his third in the Premier League, I think? And that should see us go top as well, I think, which isn't bad. Now, Swansea haven't even got time to reply. There's a penalty right at the death. And Manchester United get another 3 points and another win. Can't complain about that. It's pretty decent. As well, guys, in upcoming episodes I will be merging 2 games into one for like a game week. So if I've got a game on a Wednesday and I've got a game on a Sunday, then I'll be putting them in the same episode. So it'll be 2 matches in an episode instead of just the one when we get to that stage. Herrera and Rooney the goal scorers. One from the spot. Chris Smalling, I'm not sure what's focusing on him. David De Gea. Great save, Dave. David the God De Gea. Wayne Rooney. And that penalty save against Everton as well. David De Gea. Really excited to be in the FA Cup final. Obviously this is real life. We're not that far along in the season yet, to be honest. But yeah, it's good to see us in the FA Cup final again. After so long of not winning it, we should win it really. I know I don't want to put a jinx on us, but we should beat Palace. Also, guys, if you want to add me to PSN and have a game with me on FIFA, I'm all for that. Just leave me a message as to why you're adding me. My PSN is the same as my YouTube account name, MA Hunter 1988. So add away, and I'll give you a game on FIFA as well if you want. I'm not too fussed. Wayne Rooney, the same celebration again. I don't know the celebrations, so you probably will be seeing a lot of them, and I apologise. I will try and learn them. Get some different celebrations in there for you to see. I didn't have many shots on target. It's just that one goal that was their only shot on target produced a goal for them, which isn't bad. But United deserve the win, I think. So I'll put Wayne Rooney back in the midfield as well. Depay, Rashford, Martial. Young came on and created that penalty really. Blocked onto the underside of the crossbar and then it came back out and hit. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. That's all for this episode. Goodbye and take care.